Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to another video from me. This is the roller that I'll be using. This is the vintage roller. I think I got it off of Amazon as well. This is how it comes in different sizes inside. It comes with this vintage pin as well. I think in total this roller should be 120. It comes with another type of pin as well. It comes with this type of clips. And then it comes with this hairnet that I'll be using as well. I'll put the link in the description box in case you want to get it. I have 10 of these biggest size of rollers, but I know that this is not going to be enough for my entire head. And the reason is because the bigger you roll your hair on this vintage roller, the longer it takes to dry and the more heat you need to apply on your hair to make sure your hair is dry. But what I would do is I would use this in front and I will use this size at the back. One of the ways that you easily want to know what size of hair to partition is to just take this and put it in the middle of your head. Yes, like that. And you just pick one end. You want to make sure you pick one end. If not, you're going to probably wrap outside of the rollers. So from this part, this is the first time in my entire life I am doing this on myself. So the easiest way not to get my hair interfering in each other's business is just to twist it. I have the middle bit now, so I'm going to wet it up because you really need this hair to be wet. My hair feels like a sponge. The whole setting you're doing is based off of how flat your hair lays on the roller. So without they start to the hair don't they come out. It makes sense to comb your hair from the tip to the root of your hair actually. First, you want your hair to lay very flat, can you see, on the rollers before you begin to take it upwards. And you may want to lay it. Some people like to pull, so I'll just do like this. So if there are any flying ways, I'll make sure I've gotten them on the roller as well. Make sure your hair is this flat. So for this traditional pin, you want to look for space, the space that is closest to your scalp, and put it there, and that will hold. I'm showing you the side so you see the quantity of hair that I'm taking. Make sure it lays flat. Sorry, my hair is very long. Make sure it lays flat, very flat like this on the rollers. Then you begin to roll. Then when the rollers has gripped your hair very well, you're sure it has gripped your hair very well, then instead of holding your hair, you hold the rollers and then you begin to slowly. Now you see the reason why I made us measure the hair before we started rolling, so that you have this gap, so that you don't your hair doesn't begin to come out of the rollers. Now if you feel like it's not flat enough, please, you can always go back, move your rollers up, make sure it is tight, and then you want to find where the hole is. So I can feel it. Okay, my hole is in a place where I can put my pin. You don't want the hole to be facing your scalp. You want the hole to be facing this part, and then you put it. But I'm putting two on one roller because my hair may be too thick, so one One hairpin is not holding my hair down. I try. No be all salon sef be washing and setting.
When your hair feels dry, don't forget to add a bit of water and add more mousse to your hair according to how you think your hair needs it. Don't be scared to add a lot if you think your hair needs a lot.
This is the final bit for the big rollers.
Whenever I notice that the hair is slightly dried, I will add water and then I would add mousse. And then I properly detangle my hair, make sure that it is flat and straight, because the kind of result you get determines how flat and straight your hair is while combing it. And then I add more mousse to the hair just so that my curls come out very well. And then, as usual, I make sure I lay my hair flat on the rollers, then roll the hair. I don't know why I keep calling it rollers. The original name is not rollers, it is roller. But it's just, I'm so used to the way we call it in Nigerian salon, saying rollers, 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 and I just keep calling it rollers. And I'm just showing you how I do the back. I did not use mirror at all for this entire hairstyle. I just used my sixth sense, and that's because I'm already familiar with the terrain of my hair, so I just used my sixth sense in doing everything that I did. But if you're not very comfortable making your hair without a mirror, I would suggest you put a mirror in front and you put a mirror at the back so that you can effectively see what you're doing. But this is a very difficult hairstyle. I'm not going to lie to you. I had pains. My arm were paining me, but the result was totally worth it. Stay tuned to see the result. I absolutely loved the end result. I was so impressed with it, and I feel like at first you will struggle a lot. I just didn't show how much I struggled in this video because it will make the video really long, but I did struggle a lot with doing this, and I went ahead to do the other side off camera so this video doesn't get too long.
I'm done with the hair now. I can tell you for a fact that it was harder to do this part than to do this part. That's why this part probably will look better than this part. And I made this part a lot more chunky than this part, so it will take long for this part to dry. Now this net box. It is too small for me.
This cap that I got from Amazon, I actually didn't believe that it would work. So it is just like a cap. I got it in extra large. You put it over your hair and then you connect the tip to your blow dryer and you just put it on. And I tell you guys, this thing is so hot. You can see from my reaction, it's really hot, and it dried my hair very fast.
I went ahead to do my makeup today. Can you see my blush is blushing? I've been sleeping in this bonnet for 4 days, and I'm sure that as soon as I take it off, the rollers will begin to fall off one after the other. What can I say?
Because the rollers was already falling off on its own, I couldn't take it out the way that I want. But if I could, I would twirl it just like in this part. That's how I would take out the rollers so that I could maintain the curls. But I didn't have power or control over that. It was already coming off by itself.
This rollers is rolling. It's rolling. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Let me oil my scalp. I like to oil my scalp before styling it because I'll be able to see the parts and it'll be easier for me to apply oil. But more fine though. Oh, long but more fine. So I'm going to put oil on my hands. Put it together. Just massage my scalp first off. I'll take my oil sheen and spray it on my hair.
Style the hair, I'll be using the tail of my comb to pick the hair apart before going in with a proper white tooth comb and smoothing the part of my hair just to lay flat. I first use the tail of my comb to pick the hair just so I don't have to comb out the curls totally, and I wanted a loose curls. So I'm just using my hand to style the hair till I get the desired style that I want. I'll just flex the hair until I achieve my desired style and I'm done. Thank you for watching, guys.
Let me turn. I hope the glare of this light is not too much because I can't put it off.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.